Every night, while the city slowed down, the hotel stayed awake. Lights dimmed in the hallways, doors clicked softly shut, footsteps faded into silence, and in that quiet, she moved. No one greeted her, no one thanked her. Most people never even saw her, except one man. He stayed on the same floor for weeks, pretending to be busy, but secretly waiting for the moment she would pass by again. He didn't know it yet, but she was already changing the way he saw the world. Her name was Elena. She worked the night shift at a small, elegant hotel in the city center, not behind a desk, not in a uniform guests would remember. She cleaned rooms after midnight, when laughter had faded, when arguments had ended, when people were finally alone with their thoughts. Elena liked that time of night. It was calm, honest, without pretenses. She pushed her cleaning cart slowly down the corridor, checking each door, listening carefully before knocking, never rushing. Even when she was tired, Thomas Reed had been staying at that hotel longer than planned. Business kept him there. Meetings ran late. Phone calls stretched past midnight. He was successful, precise, and distant. People saw a powerful man. Few saw a lonely one. At first, he barely noticed Elena. She was just part of the background, like the carpet, the lights, the walls. But slowly, that changed. He began to notice the way she waited before entering rooms, how she always made sure the hallway was quiet first, how she never slammed a door. Small details most people ignored. One evening, Thomas returned to his floor and realized he had forgotten his key card downstairs. When he came back, he found Elena kneeling near a door. She was tightening a loose handle with a small tool. He hesitated, then spoke. "You don't have to do that." She looked up, surprised, then calm. "If I don't fix it now," she said softly, "the next guest might feel unsafe." Thomas froze for a moment. No one had ever spoken to him like that. Not dramatic, not emotional, just thoughtful. That sentence stayed with him long after he entered his room. After that night, their encounters changed. Not suddenly, not dramatically, just differently. Sometimes he said, "You're still here," and she would smile and reply, "It's a long night." He noticed her shoes, worn but clean, her hair tied back neatly, her movements steady, never rushed. One night he asked, "Don't you ever get tired?" She paused. "Of course I do, but I don't let my tiredness touch other people's comfort." He didn't know why, but that moved him. As the weeks went by, the hotel grew busier. Guests complained more. Staff hurried through hallways. Voices echoed late into the night. Elena kept working. One evening, a frustrated guest stepped into the hallway and spoke harshly to her. "You missed a spot. Do your job properly." She lowered her eyes, apologized quietly, and fixed it immediately. Thomas watched from his doorway. He felt something unfamiliar rise in his chest. Not anger for himself, anger for her. Later that night, he found her in the laundry room, carefully separating sheets. "You didn't deserve that," he said. She shrugged gently. "It happens." "That doesn't make it right." She looked at him more carefully this time. "Most people don't notice," she said. "You did." In that moment, something inside Thomas shifted. She wasn't just invisible anymore. She was real. One late night, they rode the elevator together, just the two of them. The doors closed. The machine hummed softly. Thomas broke the silence. "You don't act like this job defines you." Elena looked at him, calm and steady. "It doesn't," she replied. It supports me. Supports what? He asked quietly. She thought for a second. My independence. The word lingered in the small elevator. Independence, not survival, not desperation, strength. As more nights passed, Thomas began returning to the hotel earlier, not because he needed to, because he wanted to. He waited for the soft sound of her cart in the hallway, for the quiet rhythm of her footsteps, for the brief conversations that slowly became more personal. He learned small things about her. She loved quiet mornings. She preferred walking to driving. She believed that people revealed their true selves at night, and without realizing it, he started revealing himself too. Then came the night he checked out. His meetings were finally over. His stay was finished. He packed his bags in silence. When he left, he didn't say goodbye. Elena thought that was the end. Another guest, another story passing through her life. But a few evenings later, as she moved down the corridor, she saw him standing in the lobby. Not as a guest, just waiting. She stopped. He approached her slowly. I didn't want to leave without thanking you, he said. She tilted her head slightly. For what? For reminding me that success isn't only about speed, he replied. It's also about how we treat the spaces and the people around us. They walked outside together. No rush, no promises, just honest conversation under the quiet night sky. Thomas didn't fall in love because she cleaned hotel rooms. He fell in love because she moved through the world with care, dignity, and quiet strength. And sometimes the person you almost overlook is the one who changes you the most. If this story moved you, subscribe for more Midnight Tales.